This is the ensuite to the main master bedroom, which the lady before called the Royal Bedchamber. We have been so fortunate to acquire such a beautiful ornate bathroom. I'll give you a quick pan and then we'll come back to this glorious bath. And we do have some renovations to do in here. You can see that blob of gold on the wall. We were going to paint the walls gold, but then we've decided to have it tiled. So that is a project for this year, I hope. So let's just go back to this glorious bath. I mean, being in here, it doesn't feel like it's mine because it's just so amazing. I've got all these little perfumes around the bath. It's a double-ended bath, jacuzzi as well. It takes forever to keep it clean. But look at this, it's got infinity mirrors. So if you stand in the bath, there's one that end, one the other end. You've just got 100 reflections of yourself. Now, she has got all this big spotlighting, and I'm not really a big fan of that. But I suppose you need it in a bathroom. So my idea of having a bath in here is just filling it full of candles. Filling it to the top with lots of bubbles and just enjoying this calm, peaceful atmosphere. Now, this actually is another Clive Christian cabinet. We once saw this in Harrods about 10 years ago in London, and you could have knocked me over with a feather. This item back then had got a price tag of £25,000, and I thought, well, who can afford to pay £25,000 for a bath? I mean, we was quite lucky to get it here because, to be honest, we were in the right place at the right time. She'd got to get out. They'd spent too much money, and I just think they just got to a point when they had got no choice but to sell. And I felt sorry for her, really, I really did, because I know from things I've found here and what locals have told me, this was her pride and joy, absolute pride and joy. So I think, I'm sure you'll agree, that once we get some nice tiles on the wall, which we can pop back and have a look at those when it gets done this year, get the door painted up, get some better flooring, I think it's going to look much better. And to be honest, I'm not too keen on the green colour. Clive Christian has some weird painted colours, so I'm not sure. I like the gold, and that's nice. The neighbours say they had gilders come from Scotland to put all this gilt on, but I don't know about that. The drawers, usual Clive Christian signatures on the side, beautiful workmanship. So unusual, that's marble. But this room is probably the worst one to keep clean because it's just all the dust lands on everything I've got in here and in the bath. So trying to keep it all clean is a bit of a nightmare, really. I love creating little displays as well everywhere all around the house. You've gathered that champagne. The man of the house got me that for my birthday, I think it was at Christmas. So we've never opened it. Probably tastes like vinegar now if we did. Or still one of those. But anyway, so there you go. It's not the longest video because it's not the biggest room. But there you go, there's a look at the cabinet. And what I will say is, although this room is really unusual, it isn't the best one yet. There's some real lovely rooms to come. In another video, I'll do a peek at his bathroom, which is absolutely dreadful. But I got him first. I said, yes, that's mine. This is the one I'm going to use. And he's got a really dreadful one, but you'll see that in a short, his versus her bathrooms. And we are going to be upgrading that as well this year because we should have done it last year, but we just run out of time. You've always got too many things going on in this house. It's never ending. It's like the four-road bridge. But anyway, have a great rest of your day wherever you're doing, and please do look out for further videos.